Hello all, welcome back to Permadeath Ketchup. Series Lee's here, and today what we're going to catch up on is, guess what? We're on the freighter. We're catching up on the Endurance update. Lots of freighter stuff to do in the Endurance update. Mostly all of the new building part rooms. We have most of them already because they're grandfathered in from old saves. As you can see, this save never finished getting all of its salvage frigate modules anyway. Even for the old default stuff, I still have to earn the super good hyperdrive range one. That's a lot. I only got 2. We're not doing that today. This is the stuff that came out with the Endurance update, and as you can see, most of this stuff is automatically grandfathered in if you had the rooms that corresponded to them before. And I did, so I do. But the new stuff that got added after the initial Endurance update, like the wall and the stairs, we don't have. I only got 2. I don't think I'm going to need stairs today, so I'm just going to buy the wall, and I'll hang on to that last one. But that's where you go to get your build parts for the Endurance freighter build. And we're going to do some freighter building today. Get rid of the old style build and go to my new style build. So let's get on to the freighter, because you can't build from the bridge. And we're going to head over here a little bit, because I'm probably not going to touch much of this area, and I can build from here in build camera. And do I have a door outside? I do. That's convenient. Now, of course, it's nighttime. That's ominous hanging over us there. So I can't see very much. What we can do is actually reposition the freighter. So let's get out into space and do that. I don't want to have to build from in here. It's a lot easier when I'm repositioning those rooms to do that. So let's get outside. Figure out where the star is now. Right behind us. We basically just need to flip over. So if I go something like this, we should have light on top of our freighter, hopefully for a good long while. Let's find out. Now, I think my freighter was directly above the portal for this planet, but we don't need the portal. We're already here. This is the place we want to be. Alright, let's get back into build camera. Go back out that door over here. And let's see what the roof looks like. That's a lot better. Look, we've got colors and everything. Okay. So, here's our bridge. Here's where we connect on. Large freighter room A. We have a hallway with nothing beside it. We can build here, and we're going to be doing that. So, let's move this command room here and put it there. Let's see, is this a command room? Target part, fleet command room. Yes, it is. Let's move that right there. What is that? That is large freighter room C. I am just going to hit X on that and delete it. Expansion room, fleet command room. There we go. We're going to pick that up. We're going to rotate it to face the same direction as those ones and place that there. Fleet command room. You know what? I'm more used to it being this way, so I'm going to take the fleet command room from here. I'm going to move it there. Perfect. And this is also a fleet command room. And then large freighter room A. I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to move this fleet command room there. And then what I'm going to do is delete all of these large freighter room A's. I'm going to move this galactic trade room one down. And I'm going to take a peek. Yeah, I think color is the same. Dark gray and red. Oh no, these, ooh, and the sun has set. Oh, it was just something. It was just a thing. One of my frigates, I guess. Uh, yeah, these are actually colored differently because they are the old freighter parts and they have the old coloring system. Like if I were to go to the old freighter parts, because this is a legacy save, I still have these. If I want to put one of these in and I go to the color palette, you can see I have the old color palette and it's probably red and white. But we're not going to do any color glitching today. What I want to put in is the new stuff. So we want a scanner room. That's what we want. And I'm going to put it right in the middle. Is that where I've been putting it? I think so. I'm going to pick the color. We're going to go gray and red. Yeah, we're going to have to see how this looks when we get in there. And then for this room here, we want a technology expansion room. We also want to make sure that's gray and red. Yeah. And then we have a galactic portal room over here somewhere. So let's find that. Technology expansion. Teleport chamber. Let's pick that up. We're going to move it to this slot here, but we want to rotate it so that it faces the room. And we can look through the room here. And that appears to be the back of the portal there. There's a little bit of a wire. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm going to click that in. I'm going to double check the color. That's set to not one of these colors. So probably white and red. We're going to see how it looks when we get in there. But that is the room set up. And storage rooms. We have a gap here. So what we're going to do in that gap is build an expansion room, an industrial expansion room. We're going to put that right there. And we're going to see what the color is of that. Why can't I? There we go. It's on this. I'm going to turn it to that. And then we're going to back out of build mode and see what happened in here. Yeah, I am pretty happy with this layout and this color palette. It looks pretty good, even though the colors don't match exactly. This room actually could probably be different, the teleport chamber. So we can do that from in here. Color, and we're just going to pick gray and red. It still doesn't line up exactly, like there's a color change there, right? But the same in the middle. And I think the walls match a bit better. You know what? Let's just change everything to the new color palette. And there we go. Let's back out. Oh, we forgot this expansion room here. Oh, was that already on gray and red? Why does it look different? Huh. Yeah, it's a different color. That's weird. But the ceiling does line up. Okay, fine, fair enough. The expansion rooms are slightly different floor colors on this color palette than the other rooms are. I can live with it. I can live with it. Anyway, we want to be able to activate the planetary probe right when we come off the bridge. That's the main point of this. We are in the Iobara system, discovered by Moody B 2 years ago, and this is also an important star system to be in, not for freighter building that we just did, but for freighter technology. And this is not technically part of the Endurance update. This was part of the Waypoint update, which we've sort of already tackled. We partially tackled it, but we're missing 6 upgrades actually, for our frigate tech. And frigates are part of the Endurance update because we got the organic frigates during this update. I already have the Leviathan, so we're not going to go buy a new organic frigate on this save. What we are going to do is find my starship. There it is. And we're going to go do a derelict in this system, hoping to get one of the modules that we are missing. We're just going to run it once. I should have... There they are. 31 of these thingamajiggers. We can do lots of these. I have 1 billion units I can buy. Lots more if we need to. In theory, we only need to run this derelict 6 times total. But that's not going to be the case at all. So let's call one in, and then we'll show the Glyph Address before we land. This is in the Isentam Galaxy, but you do not need to be in the Isentam Galaxy to get this derelict with these rewards. Ooh, look at that. Alright, let's take a screenshot. There are the glyphs of this derelict in specific, and you want this derelict in specific because of the modules that it grants. Actually, you know what? That's not too shabby if we just take off the vignette. There we go. And yeah, I'll take a screenshot with the glyphs on it. There we go. Now this should be, when we get out of our ship, we should see this is called the Zuwak Hammer. The SV Zuwak Hammer. Let's get in there and do this derelict. We have cold protection. That should be all we need. We might need to take out, I think, ceiling turrets. We'll find out. And we'll turn the heating unit on. May as well not waste that cold protection. Free repair kits, some ferrite dust, condensed carbon. We aren't going to be looting any of the crates right now. We're not too concerned about that. We're trying to get to the end panel and get our reward. And we just want to do so as expediently as possible, multiple times as possible. There, I can see right over that way is the next door. So let's just dodge all of these jellyfish. They're very slow. I don't see any ceiling turrets. And I don't hear any drones, but it doesn't mean there aren't any. If they take us to task, we'll take them out. Nope, just lots of jellyfish. We're going to ignore purple signs for rooms. We're looking for an increasing number and an up arrow. 4 with an up arrow. That's our next room. We're not looking for a purple sign over a door. Look, 5. There we go, we're going that way. Fairly easy derelict. Certainly very easy opponent-wise. There's been no bad guys except jellyfish. There's door number 6. Oh, they tried to slime me, but I dodged out of the way. And there we are. We're at the last room. Just recharge. Let's grab this. And I'm going to have to take whatever I get here because I did not create a restore point before we left. And I don't want to have to redo all of the freighter building we did. So let's just see what we get. Fingers crossed, we want to see fleet speed or fleet fuel efficiency, specifically fuel efficiency. That's why we're here. We want technology upgrade, not a bulkhead. And we got speed, which is fine because I don't have any of the speed modules yet, so that's great. We're going to activate this. That brings us right back to the beginning, and we're done. That was easy. I just need to do this about 40 more times to get the 5 more modules that I need for my freighter. And then I'll have a fully upgraded freighter. We finished this one. Let's head back to... Oh, you know what where we haven't been yet on this save is the space station. Let's go there to make a restore point, and we'll try this one more time because that was so fast. Building our new freighter was so fast. Very easy update to catch up on. And we have more of these. We're going to land first before we activate one, though. There you go. Restore point saved. We've got this space station in our list. And if we don't like the reward we get, now we can reload that restore point and not waste our receiver. Oof. Actually took some falling damage on a derelict freighter. Very impressive. Your jetpack depletes as soon as you get out of your ship, so it's not easy to do. Alright, we know where we're going. We don't have to do any pausing. Just dodging. Even with maximum shields, running into jellyfish, not advised. They do quite a bit of damage to you. And we do not have maximum shields yet on this save. We have fairly good shields. More than sufficient to do this derelict. And we could be looting these blue crates along the way. But I feel like it will probably just slow us down mostly. Like this one's en route, so I can just grab that as I go by. And I got some tainted metal. Why not? I'm probably reloading the restore point anyway, because we're probably not going to be getting the reward that I want. Odds are, there are so many possibilities. When you're only hunting for 2 out of like 8. 7? I don't know. There's a lot. Technology upgrade. Come on. Fuel efficiency. No, that's combat. So, since I don't need combat at all, back we go to the space station to try again. Although we're not going to do that today. We're done for today. We've updated our endurance freighter layout. We've gone and shown the Glyph Address. Let's show that one more time. This amazing place. The reason why you want to be here for fuel efficiency, I was hoping we would get one so we could show it off, is that when we install this module here for speed, oh, we already had speed. We don't even need speed, darn. They're all 15% no matter where you get them. All of these will be 15%. That one's going to be 44 because it's in a supercharged slot, but 15% for speed. Now, fuel efficiency ones range from 15 in S-Class all the way up to 20% in S-Class. You can get them in lower percentages in A-Class, but the ones you want are the 20% reduction to fuel per. And that's because we're going to put them in the super slots. So I am aiming to get those, and this system here has the 20% fuel efficiency module. Super important for my frigate fleets, which we didn't tackle today, but that's okay. I got to send those out so that I can get the other part of the endurance update, I suppose, before we go, since we've got some time. We'll go send a frigate mission out, even without the fuel efficiency. I think we were down here somewhere. Yeah, there I am. Because that's how you get the whale song flute, I believe is the item name. And that was with the endurance update. We have not gotten that yet. No, looks like we have sent out some missions, but these probably are from before the endurance update, because they're for living ships, not specifically living frigates. Hello, sir. Got a Viking crew on this save. Let's look at our expedition route potentialities. I think I'm going to send it out on the fastest one available so that I can find out if I get the whale song flute. So I've got a trade one here. Let's see what kind of ships I got. I have very few support and they're not well leveled up, but I'm going to send as many as I can. I think 4, and then we will also send the Leviathan. It's an organic ship. It'll get us over 100 for 5 stars. And hey, that costs us 0 fuel because of 4 support ships, and it's such a short range. Very, very fast. I'm going to launch that, and hopefully I get the whale song flute, and I can go get some organic frigates, even though I'm probably only going to get one because they're not that great. They're basically like quirky support frigates that come back with non-regular stuff when you send them on missions. If you want to get more stuff for your living ships, you want living frigates, because they come back with these like gangbusters, but they don't come back with stuff to make money selling items, which is why I'm sending out frigate missions. Alright, that's it for today. We are caught up with the endurance update. Until next time, everybody, have a good time.